Did you know that only 40% of Americans hunt? According to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service study in 2017, only 40% of Americans enjoy hunting, fishing, and other wildlife activities. To be put into a number perspective, that is 101.6 million hunters compared to the total population of 327 million Americans. Most people do not know they're missing by not hunting. Hunting helps fund Georgia wildlife, hunting keeps the population healthy, and hunting produces the healthiest and freshest meat in the market. Hunting funds Georgia wildlife, hunting helps keep the animals healthy, and hunting produces the healthiest foods. Hunting funds Georgia wildlife. Due to the decrease of license holders in Georgia, they have increased the recreational wildlife fees. This has brought in $8.2 million to the state. They have taken the money and hired up 40 new game wardens. If there are more licensed hunters in Georgia, they would not have to increase the license. If there are more hunters in Georgia, they would not have to increase the lifetime license by $200. If there are more licensed hunters in Georgia, they would not have to add on extra fees just to hire 40 new game wardens. Hunting keeps the population healthy. Due to less roaming room for the wild animals, there has been a decrease in the population. More and more animals die every day of starvation and diseases. According to McCombie, the most humane way to kill an animal is by shooting it. With the right size rifle and a good shot, the animal could go down immediately. This is much more humane compared to searching for food for a couple of days and eventually dying of starvation. This is also more humane compared to a death by predator, being bitten and eventually bleeding out compared to being shot and immediately going down. The most easily targeted from the predators are the sick, weak, and old. When you help control the population, you help keep them young and more active and help the entire species as a whole. Also, when there's less deer or other wildlife, the predator population increases. When the predator increases, it puts more cats, dogs, and other household pets at risk. For example, the coyote population in Georgia got so bad that they began to put rewards on them. Hunting helps control the population. Hunting produces the healthiest food. Most food today is what is called factory farming. For example, chickens. A natural chicken takes 81 days to grow. But through factory farming, with steroids and GMOs, it only takes 39 days for them to reach full peak. And they're eventually taken to the slaughterhouse and end up at the shelves at stores. Fast food restaurants serve nothing but fatty foods, which causes nothing but health effects. When you kill an animal, you eat the muscle. That's why I hunt. Eating the muscle is a great source of protein and a great source of health compared to fatty foods. It is also what the animal eats that makes it healthy. A deer that eats clover and corn is going to be more healthy than a chicken that eats steroids and GMOs. Hunting is healthy. Hunting is overlooked by many Americans. Most do not know that hunting and fishing license is what funds the parks and outdoor recreational centers throughout the country. Most people do not know how greatly it affects the wild game's population and the predators' population. If people want to truly impact the wild animal population, they should hunt. Every day there are deer and other game dying from starvation and diseases due to less roaming room and due to predator increased population. People do not realize how much meat there is in just one deer or game. One deer could feed one person for 2 to 3 months. More people really need to invest into hunting. Hunting funds Georgia wildlife. Hunting keeps the animal population healthy. And hunting produces the healthiest meats.